Welcome once again. Nigeria's Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has paid a condolence visit to Ondo State in the nation's southwest, where gunmen killed Christian worshippers at St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo on Sunday, leaving scores of people dead with many injured. The situation has thrown the nation into mourning, with President Muhammadu Buhari and several governors condemning the attack.
Also, the governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, condemned the attack and declared that the ailants will be fished out. The leader of the All Progressives Congress national leader and presidential aspirant, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during a condolence visit to Owo yesterday, condemned the violent attack on innocent worshippers, even as he made cash donations to the victims, and promised to partner the state government in fishing out those behind the attack.
Meanwhile, the head of the Catholic Church worldwide, Pope Francis, has prayed for the victims of the attack. In the same vein, the United Nations spokesperson Stéphane Dujarric says the UN sends its deepest condolences to families and friends mourning the victims of the horrific crime. The resident coordinator for Nigeria, Matthias Shimale, has also appealed for calm and justice to be served.
Coordinator for Nigeria, Matthias Shimale, said that the UN in Nigeria strongly condemns the brutal attacks on the worshippers at St. Francis Catholic Church. The team sends their deepest condolences to the families and friends and mourning the victims of this horrific crime. Mr. Shimale appealed for calm and for also bringing...
Reactions to the very, very sad incident that occurred on Friday in Ondo State, Nigeria. Like I said earlier, it's a conversation that should not be forgotten. We have every now and then also mentioned that Nigerians have this tendency to push things aside. After 24, 48 hours, the conversations, completely change. But this is something that everyone should, continue to focus on until some answer is found, some justice, some level of justice is found.
It's very easy for issues like this to be covered in politics. Everybody's talking about the APC primaries today. If you check on Twitter, current trends, APC presidential primaries is trending at #1. Our massacre is trending at #2. We must continue having this conversation until we have answers. Yesterday, I spoke with one of the family members of the victims. Her name is lled, and she lost both parents. She was at the airport when she found out that both her parents died at the massacre. Her brother was the one her younger brother had to go and identify the bodies. The trauma, it is heart-wrenching, Osalge. I asked her, I said, how are you? She said, how will I be? In her own words, she said, my sister, waiting I go through. You could hear the sadness in her voice. You could hear the despair, but yet the strength. And in this time, I think we Nigerians should rally around each other. If you know people who have lost loved ones, send them kind words of encouragement. Ask them whatever they can do. And more than anything else, I think it's important that the state government takes up the responsibility of financing the burial arrangements for these people. It's only proper that we do that. Give them a state burial, finance everything. So at least you take some pressure off the family. That will bring back the dead, but at least to make their journey to healing easier.
It's really, really painful. And, once again, we shouldn't leave just these victims to be, the only ones, having these conversations and faced with the pain that they're currently dealing with. The whole country should be mourning at a time like this.